Now, for those of you that know me, you'll know that I am the furthest thing away from being an Arsenal fan. Alright, I don't like him, happy to see him lose, all this kind of stuff. But for today in this video, I'm going to try and stay as impartial and as unbiased as possible. Trying to be just fair and trying to see it as like a genuine fan of the game and just not trying to like spew some hate and all this kind of stuff for no reason, but no promises. Now, I've just come off the back of watching the Arsenal-Man U game in the FA Cup third round. It was a mad game, I can't lie, so this might be a little bit reactionary, but I wanted to wait for this fixture and for today to decide to make this video just to see what happens. But yeah, it's a big match, Arsenal-Man United. I always look forward to watching it as a neutral fan, so it didn't disappoint today. I'll tell you that. It was a crazy game full of events and crazy moments and loads of chances missed, man. Holy moly. Loads of chances missed. So yeah, this video is a little bit reactionary towards that. I was waiting for the fixture to finish before I started doing this video just to see how it went. And it kind of went in a way that kind of makes this video just a little bit more entertaining. So I'm kind of happy with that on my side of things. But for any Arsenal fans out there, condolences, unlucky. Alright, I think there's only one person you need to blame. And his name is Mikel Arteta. But that is who the video is about today. Mikel Arteta. Has he caught Wengeritis and become the new specialist in failure, as Jose Mourinho once called him back in the day? Now, this interview was many moons ago, and for those old heads out there like myself, you may remember it, where Jose Mourinho called Arsene Wenger a specialist in failure, because, I mean, it's compare a trophy cabinet, so you can see why. And for many seasons and many years, it seemed Arsenal were just happy with finishing top 4 and nothing else. They would win the odd FA Cup here and there, and just finish in the top 4 and be happy with that. And that was it. That was their season. Which is kind of funny because it's exactly how things are going right now. Some things never change, my dudes. Now, speaking of the FA Cup, there was an FA Cup win for Mikel Arteta about, what, 4 or 5 seasons ago. And that was impressive. You know, obviously a trophy is a trophy. The FA Cup is a great trophy to win, of course. But that team was a team he inherited. He got it from Unai Emery, of all people. And then ended up beating Chelsea in the final, ironically. But still, hey, GG's, you know, well played, good job, you won it. But that was like 2019, 2020, right? So, yeah, a lot of football has been played since then, and not many trophies have been won. And no, we are not going to count Community Shields, all right? We're not doing that today. Do not count Community Shields as trophies. All right, they're not it. All right, come on, let's be real. And unless you want to count the we competed with Man City medals, they also may count as well, if you want to count them. Finishing second place, if that gives you a trophy in a cabinet, according to Arsenal fans who were happy to finish second to Man City for a few seasons, then hey, well played. You know, good job. Unreal, unreal. But all jokes aside, right, we're going back to serious topics here. Lock it in, lock it in. But yeah, to Arsenal fans, are you happy with where the project is going? Like, are these the steps you make that you want to see them continue? Is Arteta the man to be leading Arsenal to this new project destined of greatness or whatever? But Arteta has made this squad over a course of 5 years or so and won nothing with it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Now, had the same situation applied to other top clubs, would they have sacked their manager? Would Man City have sacked their manager? Chelsea, Man U, whatever, anyone else? I believe they would have. Even Spurs sacked their manager for not winning trophies because they never do, but still sack their manager if it's not good enough. Now, I'm not always calling for sacking managers because you never like seeing someone lose their job, but sometimes, you know, you can have a good crack at the whip for a few years. If it's not really going anywhere, you gotta try something else, right? And maybe Arteta has run his road. Maybe he's taken a club as far as it can. It needs someone else to step in and take it a little bit further. I mean, there's countless examples of this across all different types of clubs where, you know, for example, Frank Lampard assembled a team, Thomas Tuchel took it on, won a Champions League with him. You know what I mean? It's okay to be the guy before the guy. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I don't want this video to be overly negative and just straight toxic towards Arteta or Arsenal. As fun as it would be, as much as I would enjoy it, you know, it's 2025, my dudes. We're trying to be positive around it, trying to have them good vibes as well. We can have a little bit of fun here and there, poke some fun at Arsenal fans. It's all good. We all do it to each other. It's fine. So trying to be a bit more constructive and a bit more in-depth thinking around the situation, in my opinion anyway, I believe Arsenal's main struggles and main problems for this season came back in the summer with their recruitment. Now, I know it's an easy answer to blame the recruitment, blame the players and all this kind of stuff, but I believe genuinely this time it is. Now, if you remember off the back of last season, the Arsenal were looking for a number 9. They were looking for a striker. You know where I'm going with this already, alright? They need a number 9. If you watch the FA Cup game, alright, Arsenal against Man U, They needed a striker. Had Arsenal had a striker today against Man U, they would have won 5-1. Alright, it would have been crazy. It would have been a great game. And I don't care who you are, I will not listen to you if you try and tell me that Kai Havertz is a striker, because he is not. Alright, he's many things, Kai Havertz, but a striker is not one of them. So failure in signing a striker is one. But number two also is failure to sign another winger. Alright, they need backups. They need better backups in terms of left wing, right wing, or both. Now they did get Sterling on loan. But I mean, let's just move on, shall we? Because I think we all know Sterling's legs, or whatever it is finished. He's not the guy he used to be. He ain't that level anymore. I don't know what's happened. Whether Chelsea failed him, maybe, probably. His confidence is shot. I don't think Arteta, as much as he can try, I don't think he can revive him to his previous self when he was really good. Like, I'm talking really good at Man City. I think those days are gone and they're behind Raheem Sterling, unfortunately. And in my opinion, I don't believe Gabriel Martinelli is really that level to win a Premier League. He's a good winger, he's decent at times, he has his moments, you know what I mean? But moments are the key word there, you know. It's not consistent, it's not week in, week out. You know, he's not that level, obviously. Saka, unbelievable. Odegaard, unbelievable. They got some good attackers, of course they have. But they need a bit more help sometimes. Like, if Saka's injured like he is, or off the ball like it happens to every player, you know, he needs someone else to step up and be that guy. And Martinelli is not that guy. Now, they had a guy who could play on the wing or centrally, especially when Odegaard was injured in this season currently as well, a few weeks ago, is Emil Smith-Rowe. And they go and sell him. Like, what is that about? You know, you got a player, you know, right there, ready to go. And he's quality as well. He's seen it at Fulham. Guy's cooking. But all the previous transfer windows for Arsenal were very good. They started to make some genuine signings that kind of catapulted up from being 8th back-to-back seasons to actually finishing, you know, up high at the table and actually looking very, very competitive. But yeah, this transfer window just gone, I believe, is a real big mistake for Arsenal. They haven't gone forwards. If anything, they've gone backwards with the new signings they've made. Yeah, the squad's got better depth and they've got more options and all this kind of stuff. I get it, but they're still missing a striker, still missing a decent winger. And I think they're even missing a fullback. Having to play Thomas Partey at right back sometimes and centre-backs in fullback all the time. I don't get it. Having 4 centre-backs and 3 DMs in front of them. I don't know what Arteta is thinking, man. It's crazy. But as we are currently in the January transfer window, maybe they'll make some signings. Who knows? Who knows? And usually, to be fair, after the kind of game that we just watched, Arsenal Man U FA Cup 3rd round, and all the chances they missed, maybe this will catapult them and springboard them into making a striker signing, maybe another winger signing. These kind of the moments that make you think, okay, yeah, we gotta sort something out here. Something's clearly up. They're missing chances like crazy. And Kai Havertz is just not that guy again. He's not clinical enough to be a number 9. Now maybe the Arsenal board will see this and realise, okay, we gotta spend some money here. Which, if anything, is a silver lining for Arsenal fans, how the fact that maybe sometimes losing a game in that fashion may lead to positivity and, you know, a good new signing of a striker in the long run. Who knows? I'm trying to stay positive. You know, it's 2025. Come on. So as we're about to end the video, I'd love to ask you guys a question real quick and let me know in the comments down below what you think. But the question is, how many trophyless seasons does Mikel Arteta have at Arsenal before the difficult conversation comes? And you know what I'm talking about. Or are the Arsenal board just happy where they are, finishing top 4, competing sometimes here and there, maybe get the old FA Cup every 5 seasons and then be happy with that? Is that okay with them? What did you guys think? Let me know. But that is going to do it for the video, my dudes. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you as always for being here, coming through and supporting the videos. I do appreciate it very much. Doing this football content recently has been actually incredible. I can't lie. The support is insane. And it's going much better than I ever expected. So thank you all for that, truly. But anyway, take it easy. Thank you as always for watching. Appreciate your support. And I'll see you on the next video when we talk about some football in a bit.